Before we get into today's chat, quick one. If you're not 100% sure how your HR is really holding up, take our free HR health check. It's short, jargon-free, and gives you a clear score on what's working and what needs a bit of love. And if you do it before 1st April 2026, you'll get a bonus 7-pillar strategy on a page, tailored to help you manage HR brilliantly for the year ahead. Just head to kateunderwoodhr.co.uk/HR-health-check the link in the show notes.
So picture this. You finally snag the perfect warehouse manager. You shake on a salary. You're already ordering welcome donuts, creme-filled naturally. And then out pops, by the way, any old sports injuries I should know about? Lesson. Yep, that gem of a manager I worked with. One rogue health question and boom, tribunal doom on the horizon, legal bills scarier than my first tax return. But never fear. Today we're strapping on the compliance jetpack so you don't repeat my rookie move. We're diving into post-offer medicals, GDPR gremlins, reasonable adjustments, and yes, there will be some really bad jokes. Hello, you fabulous lot, and welcome to Buzzing About HR, the podcast that helps UK SMEs and low-morph HR heroes dodge legal stings without losing their sense of humour. I'm Kate Underwood, resident HR Queen Bee, chocolate digestive enthusiast, and professional wearer of many metaphorical hard hats. Quick buzzness before we get the legal party started. Smash that subscribe button so my dulcet tones grace your headphones every week. Feeling generous? A 5-star review keeps our hive in honey. And by honey, I obviously mean ranking in podcast charts. Fire your dilemmas to podcast@kateunderwoodhr.co.uk for the Hive Mind Q&A. No question too weird. We've heard it all, including, can I pay my staff in cake? Answer, technically yes, but HMRC cries unless you've added the VAT. Part 1. The legal lowdown. Righto, let's nerd out on Section 60 of the Equality Act 2010, the Beyoncé of today's show. Employers must not ask about an applicant's health or disability before making a job offer. Drop mic. End podcast. Meta Wooties Secretary were 3. Okay, not quite. But that single line has saved more tribunals than I've had flat whites. Why Section 60 exists. Back in the day, think mullets and dial-up. Disabled applicants were quietly binned before interview. Section 60 flings a massive nope at that nonsense, so the best human wins, not the bendiest spine. The wallet ouch factor. Disability discrimination awards are uncapped. Picture 2024's Brook v Silverby marketing. £96,000 payout because a hiring manager asked about loo breaks at phone screen. 96 grand. That's a lot of branded mugs. The exceptions. Because no employment law could be without them. Once you've made a conditional offer, you can poke around health-wise only to just check they can do the essential tasks, operating that forklift, hitting those KPIs. Work out reasonable adjustments. We love adjustments. Tick any legal boxes. HSC night worker checks, halves, DVLA Group 2 medicals. Collect diversity stits. Anonymised and kicked away from the decision table like a naughty puppy. Meaning GDPR for humans, not robots. Hashtag health info is special category. Translation, lawful basis. Usually legal obligation, which, ironically, makes GDPR your new BFF. Data minimization. Ask only what you defend on the one show.
They surge! You see?
Storage. Think Fort Knox. Encryption, locked folders, laser eye sharks. Optional. In other words, guard it like Beyoncé's digits. Only the chosen few get a peek, and definitely not on a post-it in reception. Case law flash. Sorry, I promise it won't take too long. Archibald versus Fife Council, House of Lords, said, yes, you must consider moving someone into a new role if that's the adjustment. Moral? Redeployment isn't a dirty word. Part 2. Building a bulletproof post-offer questionnaire. Time to build a form that dazzles the EHRC and won't make your shiny new starter run for the hills. Anatomy checklist. Cover note. Why you're being nosy, how long data stays alive, who gets to peak. Plain English questions, no Latin, no jargon, no have you ever suffered from lumbago. Honestly, that is going to be the #1 search in Google today. Triage layout. Go broad, then laser specific, like Netflix recommendations, but less weird. Consent tick box. Permission for OH referrals and future GP requests. Declaration. I promise I'm telling the truth. Scout's honour. My form walk through. Any health condition that might wobble your ability to do this gig safely or well. Do you take meds that could make heavy machinery feel like a roller coaster? Any kit, software, or nifty hacks you need to smash your core duties. Red lines. Still no probing for previous sick days. That's like asking someone's weight on a first date. Just don't. Top 5 S&E facepalm moments. Copy-pasting NHS hospital forms. Doctor Who wouldn't recognise half those conditions. Demanding a GP letter on day 1. Relax, Dr. Google. Dreaded stress, yes, no. As useful as a chocolate teapot. Be specific. Blank essay boxes. Invites war and peace confessions and breaches minimisation. No accessible format. If your form looks like Times New Roman 8 points, you owe your candidates an apology and a magnifying glass. And if you don't want to do numbers 1 to 5, even better, hand the whole shebang to an occupational health wizard and skip the gory Veruca on the right foot confessions altogether. Part 3. Time to phone a friend, aka occupational health. When to hit send, 2 minutes. Spot a health question you can't decode, or an answer that sets off the risk klaxon. Ping OH faster than you can say risk assessment Monday. Early referral equals fewer migraines later. Picking an OH provider. Like Michelin stars, but for workplace medics. SME friendly equals pay as you go, remote consults, no gold-plated retainers. SLA matters, 5-day turnaround keeps onboarding smoother than a baby otter. Referral in 3 quick steps. Film management referral. Job duties, worries, specific cues-ons. Get employee consent. GDPR fairy is watching. Receive OH opinion. Not a blood test printout, just the actionable bits. Decoding the doctor speak. Fit with restrictions equals give them tools, time, support. Phased return equals slowly ramp hours. Review in 3 months. Set a calendar reminder before Netflix distracts you. Part 4. Reasonable Adjustments Roadshow. Buckle in. 5 speedy case studies with more twists than a soap finale. Dyslexia. Admin assistant. Fix. Text-to-speech software and tinted overlays. Cost £180. Result, fewer typos, 0 tribunals, lots of happy spreadsheets. Hypertension, forklift driver. Fix. 10-minute breaks on scorchers, annual blood pressure check. Chronic back pain, sales rep. Fix. Ergonomic car seat plus 250-mile daily cap. Bonus, fewer service station sausage rolls. Type 1 diabetes, barista. Fix. Fridge for insulin, guaranteed lunch slot. Nobody wants a hypo with their flat white. Generalized anxiety, graphic designer. Fix. Noise cancelling headphones plus 2 WFH days. Creativity up, cortisol down. Bee fact break. A honeybee flaps 11,400 times a minute. The only thing faster is HR trying to keep up with new changes in employment law. Part 5. Mythbuster Rodeo. Myth reality. No sugarcoating. I can ask for sickness history, it's factual. Nope. Pre-offer, it's illegal. Post-offer, ask for impact, not numbers. If they can't lift 25 kg, bin the offer. Try AIDS first. Trolleys, team lifts, smarty pants, engineering. And GP letters trump OH ... OHI looks at work context and trumps most things. Adjustments cost a bum. 60% are under £500. Access to work throws money at you. We're too tiny for tribunals. Size to make equal shield. Ask the 2-person cafe that paid 40k. Part 6. Buzz list takeaways. Stick these 7 nuggets on a post-it above your screen. Health questions after a conditional offer. Keep on job specific. Structured form equals sane data. Store health info in Fort Knox, not Dropbox shared with everyone. Early, often. Actionly advice. Adjustments are not shelf decor. Recheck adjustments at probation. Employees are not static sofas. Part 7. Quickfire compliance quiz. Pens ready, pride on the line. True or false? You can email the completed health questionnaire to the line manager. False, need to know only. And night workers must get free health assessments every year. True. Access to work only funds in-work adjustments, not pre-start. False, apply once the offer's out. EHRC can hand out on-the-spot unlimited fines. Fine EHRC to hand out on the Fools Tribunals, do the wallet slap. Score 5. Treat yourself to a caramel latte. Score under 3. Replay this episode on 1.2 times speed. I sound hilarious. Part 8. Hive Mind Q&A. Your questions, my questionable answers. Q1. Can I rescind the offer if OH says unfit and adjustments cost a fortune? Answer. Cost alone isn't a get out of jail card. Price it, look at access to work funding, decide if it's disproportionate. Document like your life depends on it. Q2. Do I need a GP report as well? Answer OH usually does the trick. If you do want Dr. GP, get written consent, and remember employees can preview the letter per AMRA. Q3. Candidate fibbed on the form, now what? Answer. Investigate calmly. If dishonesty is proven and material, you may pull the offer, but follow a fair process or karma and a judge will bite. Q4. How long to keep questionnaires? Answer 6 years. Longer only if regs demand. Medical surveillance equals 40 years. Question 5. Q5. Can I ask about sickness absence history? Answer. Pre-offer? Nope. Post-offer? Ask about future impact, not historic days in bed. Q6. Do apprentices count for Equality Act bits? Answer. Oh, absolutely. They're not wizard school interns. Same rights apply. Q7. Who foots the bill for medicals? Answer. You do. Charging candidates is basically daylight robbery. Endacom. Q8. Can I keep paper copies instead of digital? Answer sure, but lock them up tighter than your holiday wine stash and consider scanning Secure Shred for eco brownie points. And just like that, you're a post-offer medical maestro. If today saved you a migraine or, hey, a cheeky 96k payout, buzz over to Apple Podcasts, drop a 5-star review and share with a pal who still writes fit as a fiddle on application forms. Remember, compliance isn't about ticking boxes. It's about building a hive where everybody can thrive and nobody sues you. Until next time, stay compliant, stay kind, and keep buzzing.
That's it for today. But if you fancy a bit of friendly HR advice in your inbox with zero waffle, come and join our newsletter. We send out bite-sized tips, plain English updates, and handy things you'll actually use. No spam, no fluff. You can sign up at kateunderwoodhr.co.uk/newsletter-sign up or just hit the link in the show